Hello everybody, Awesome here, and welcome back to another review. When you're seeing this, it's probably been like a month because I didn't really feel like working on it for a week. So I'm recording this way before, so, yeah. I don't really have anything to say since last time, so this is all this intro is being. Oh, if you don't understand what's going on, I suggest you go and watch my other reviews for this season, because they're all connected, so yeah. Today we're going to be looking at an online released album. It was not released physically because it's all instrumentals and samples of other people, so yeah, this is called the Call Me Big Deuce EP by Deuce, obviously. In September 2011, the Call Me Big Deuce EP was released as the first collective release of material by American singer-rapper Deuce as an independent solo artist. The mixtape consists of 14 previously released songs compiled into one download of the artist's newly launched website, as most of the songs were released at random times in file-sharing websites between 2005 and 2011. The mixtape was released in order to promote the first album and contains verses over instrumentals by 50 Cent, Eminem, Tupac, and Jay-Z. The mixtape did not contain previously released songs Freaky Now, Surface Air, and Now You See My Life, which would later be released with his debut album a year later. Now You See My Life would be remixed to contain a verse from rapper Skilo, replacing Deuce's second verse, sadly. Deuce formed a band to assist with live performances and instrumental production. The band consists of Jimmy Yuma, previously known for assisting with writing and producing on Hollywood Undead's song This Love This Hate, friend and drummer Ty Gaddis, and his sister that plays keyboard live, Arena Chloe, and fellow rappers Brian B. Lay and Truth. This EP, the Call Me Big Deuce EP, was when he released old tracks from before Hollywood Undead, but since we covered them before, we won't be covering them again. Track 1, Run Me Ride, featuring Truth and GML. The first two verses are great, and Gadget. I think he's part of GML, though. The first two verses are great, but it isn't as good as Dead in Ditches, especially in the last two verses. J-Dog and Funny Man were definitely better. The song samples Dead in Ditches by Hollywood Undead, no surprise there. It's Truth and one of the members of GML who have the bad verses. Track 2, Break the Walls, featuring Jeffree Star and Truth. The song features Jeffree Star, and while it is better than Turn Off the Lights, it is not as good as another feature Jeffree Star would have. Track 3, Story of a Snitch. The song samples airplanes, and he does a great rap over it, even if it's dissing J-Dog and Johnny 3 Tears, as well as Lorene Drive and Danny. Track 4, Circles. This song samples Circles by Hollywood Undead. Once again, no surprise, it's nowhere near as good as the original. Track 5, Here in LA, featuring Truth. This song is good enough. It's got some lines about Hollywood Undead, but most of it is about LA. Track 6, Ambitions as a Rider, featuring Truth and Snipe. This song isn't exactly the first time he drops Hollywood Undead by name, but this could very well be the best time he does it. He raps over Tupac's Ambitions as a Rider and shows No Mercy. Track 7, You Don't Know, which is a Truth song featuring Deuce, but only in the chorus as a background voice. This one was actually really good. It's got good rhymes from Truth, which is a first, and makes me not hate Truth as much. But I still hate him. Track 8, Blood on My Hands, featuring Truth. It's pretty good. Not perfect, but good enough that I put it in my phone from downloading it. Track 9, Who We Are, which is a song by a guy named Villa, who I've never heard of, featuring Truth and Deuce. Deuce doesn't actually do anything, though. He just produced it. So much auto-tune, it hurts my ears. It does remind me a lot, though, of a lot of other songs I've heard. Deuce also released some demos from his upcoming album 9 Lives. This time we are going to cover them because all three of them are different in a big way. Demo 1, Soldier, which is Walk Alone from 9 Lives. The beginning is different from this version, and it has a different name. Track 2, America. Deuce doesn't scream in the pre-chorus in this one, and the build-up to it is removed. It just skips from verse to chorus. Demo 3, Now You See My Life. Skilo wasn't on this version, and I actually prefer it. And that is all for this review. I hope that you all enjoyed it. It's really short, there wasn't much backstory about this one. But I promise the next one, which is American Tragedy by Hollywood Undead, their second album. We'll have a lot more. I'm also being really quiet because Evan's on school. But anyway, it's going to have a lot more stuff in it. So yeah.